Honey, I'm home.
I assume everybody read the chapter on dissection last night. Any questions?
Mine's moving.
They're all moving, Mr. Sinclair. That's your guarantee of freshness.
Well, I don't understand why we have to kill a dumb, defenseless animal.
Robert, the miracle of life is as complex as it is beautiful. To fully understand it, we need to rip its guts out. All right, class, please uncover your specimens now.
Oh boy, okay. Jeez.
All right, I'll come around and put each animal to sleep painlessly.
Huh? Psst, hey, you know what's happening, don't you? Okay, think. Out the window, yes. Okay, come on, now's your chance. Get out of here. Go, be free, come on. Uh-oh. Come on, forget the window. Get down. Okay.
Where is your specimen?
Gee, I left the window open and mine sort of got away. Whoops. I'll be staying after school.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Sinclair, by allowing your science project to get away, you have denied yourself a valuable learning experience. And it is these experiences which develop in us the primary trait which separates us from insects and cavemen, the ability to reason.
Well, what do you think it is?
I have no idea. I mean, it says suggestions.
Well, I could use a suggestion.
What's it saying?
Nothing yet. Hello? This is Roy. What do you suggest?
I suggest that you are a complete idiot!
Okay, your turn.
Ugh. Do I have to explain everything?
Yes, sir. Apparently so, yeah.
Look, the head office thinks we can benefit from listening to our employees.
Yeah, but we know better, right, sir?
Yeah, we do. Nevertheless, should the day come when you guys actually have a thought in your head, put it in the box.
I don't think I can get my head in that box.
Write the idea on a piece of paper and put the paper in the box.
Jeez.
Easy for him to say. He's got the directions.
Well, I suggest a simpler box.
It's a trap, Fran. It says suggestions, but it may as well say trap.
Earl, if you came up with a good suggestion, maybe you could get a promotion.
Oh, Fran, my naive little cupcake. Oblivious to the ways of the workplace.
Look!
Huh? Fran, if I put a suggestion in a box, it means I had an idea. If I had an idea, it means I had to think all day to get it. And if I'm thinking, I'm not working. And if there's a suggestion in the box with my name on it, they got proof. Trap! I can spot a trap in a second.
Hey, Dad, every kid should have a pet, right?
Sure.
Get away!
Shh! Earl, if you want to get anywhere with the company, you have to show some initiative. I'm sure that's how Mr. Richfield got where he is.
Mr. Richfield got where he is by eating his boss.
You table monster!
The dinosaur I married was full of ideas. He'd have no trouble filling up that suggestion box. What happened to the dinosaur I married?
He's dead, Fran. You killed him. Now let him rest in peace and eat his dinner.
Look!
Shh. Really, you? Huh? And now I must turn to you and say, huh?
He followed me home?
Oh, can we keep him? Please.
This is not a pet. This is a wild animal. It's dirty and disgusting and doesn't know how to live indoors.
Oh, come on, Dad.
See?
Oh, we'll wash him and we'll feed him and everything.
Yeah, you won't even know he's here.
No, they breed like rabbits. If it wasn't for us being around, they'd overrun the entire Earth.
And I would worry about the baby being safe in the house with it.
Baby toy! Oh, I like this. Oh, look, they're playing together.
It's like he's already part of the family.
Yeah, well, I suggest you don't get too attached.
See, Earl? That's a suggestion. You make good suggestions.
Will you get off of that?
I'll just bet if you put your mind to it, you could come up with a great idea.
I'll take that bet.
Don't you think we should give him a name?
Well, what makes you so sure it's a him? Maybe it's a her.
Well, look at it. How can you tell? Let's call it Tramp.
How about Sparky?
Yeah.
Sparky!
And if you came up with a good idea, Mr. Richfield might finally appreciate you.
I don't want Mr. Richfield to appreciate me. I don't want Mr. Richfield to even know I'm there. I just want to avoid him for another 30 years and drop dead lifting something heavy. That is my dream.
Earl Sneed Sinclair.
Here it comes.
You can make a suggestion and have to face Mr. Richfield. Or not make a suggestion
And have to face me. Your wives say that too?
Yeah. Me too.
You don't have a wife.
My mother called.
Roy. So the wives are saying, make a suggestion.
Get a promotion.
Put on a sweater.
Make something of yourself.
Are we gonna stand for that?
No.
Are we gonna be scared of our wives?
No.
Go on, guys. Right away. Hey, go on.
Got a pencil?
Over there, by the box.
Thanks. I am not scared of my wife or nothing, but it's best not to antagonize her.
You two!
Huh?
Are you writing a suggestion? Get in here! Suggestions! Want them now!
All
right. Let me see which one of you I want to hear from first.
Oh, please, no.
I think I pick you. Whoa.
Oh, boy.
I hate it. You better have something better than that.
Well, I'm not sure that I can...
All right. I think Friday should be dress-up day.
Perhaps it's in need of some fine-tuning.
I want a real suggestion now. Cut it out.
In order to encourage greater productivity by the employees, some sort of incentive, like a guy who does the best work each month, like, could be the Employee of the Month, and his name could go in a nice plaque.
Wait, I'm getting an idea. An award. And we'll call it Employee of the Month.
I like it.
Yeah, and the winner will come to my impressive estate and dine with me on a banquet fit for, well, for me.
It's a trip to the moon on gossamer wings, sir.
Yeah, and to save me the trouble of having to go outside and look around, I'm appointing you the first Employee of the Month.
Would you be embarrassed by a blubbering and effeminate display of emotion, sir?
All right. Now, this dinner at my house, how about tomorrow?
Oh, that's good for me. Beep.
Well, it's not good for me. I'm having my bathroom regrouted. So let's do it at your house. Problem?
No. Mi casa, su casa. Two colleagues conferring over dinner, exchanging ideas like equals, bonding without touching.
Are you still here?
Oh, yes. Right, sir. I better get back out there and keep sort of a supervisory eye on all those non-employees of the month, yeah?
Yeah, get out. Watch out for your, friend. Ugh.
Sheesh, did I actually faint in front of the big boss?
Something miraculous has happened to me. Something that will alter the very course of my life.
Well, at least my bladder held.
After 20 years of knocking down trees, I'm finally on my way up.
So, it's been a good day for both of us. Yeah.
And here, we are lucky enough to witness the rarely seen human mating ritual. We sought to gently control the specimen with the tranquilizer gun. Phil tags the ear and releases the slightly confused biped back into the wild for future study.
You know, it's almost as if they can think.
They actually have large brains. It's right here in the big book of cavemen. See?
Yo-ho, yo-ho! The mighty Megalosaurus returns to home and hearth with news. Ask me. Not on the mouth.
Now, Sparky, sit.
At least somebody here knows how to greet an up-and-coming executive.
Earl, what happened?
What happened? Gather round, dependents. I'll tell you what happened to Daddy that will dramatically alter our standard of living.
Upward?
Through the roof, little girl.
Oh, Daddy, let me get your slippers. Give me those.
Come on, hurry up.
Oh.
Yeah. It was a remarkable moment. Mr. Richfield and I were in conference when I had an idea of such dazzling brilliance that I walked out of the meeting Employee of the Month.
Does this mean you'll be getting a raise?
Salary and perks to be determined later, Charlene.
Oh.
Like tomorrow night when Mr. Richfield comes to our house for dinner.
Whoa! He's coming here? Tomorrow night?
Not now, boy. I have to come up with some wonderful new ideas to impress the boss tomorrow night.
Dad, you're not going to turn into one of those land-raping executive types, are you?
Oh, if they'll only give me the chance. Oh, and Franny, I want your mother here for dinner.
Are you sure, Earl?
Am I sure I want your mother here, after all these years of telling me I'm a big nothing, to witness my ascension into the stratosphere of the business world? Oh, yes, I do think so. And tell her for dessert we're having humble pie. And she doesn't get any.
Sparky, no. That poo-poo platter is for Mr. Richfield. Now, don't you worry. We didn't forget you. Doesn't this look good?
Oh, boy. Oh, that's him. That's him. Okay. Everybody, stay calm. Be polite. Don't panic. Don't panic. Get down, for God's sake. Get down. And be polite. Don't talk out of turn. Oh, and if he bites something off of you, don't worry. It'll go back.
Okay, cool.
Daddy's job won't. Oh, calm down. That's it. We're equals. Thank you for coming. This is the greatest moment of my life.
Think nothing of it, fat boy. Which way's the food? There they are. There's my beautiful family.
Hi, Mom.
Hello, Fran, darling. Robbie, Charlene, I have money. Who has kisses?
Grandma! Right.
Oh, nice hat.
Hi, Grandma.
There's a caveman in the house. A caveman got in the house. Call the exterminator.
Grandma, it's okay. This is Sparky, our new pet.
Yeah.
This is Man, Robbie. Man's not a pet. Man's one of nature's mistakes.
Ethel?
And here comes the other one.
Hardy har, Ethel. Ha. Get him in while you can, because it all ends tonight. After 20 years of taking lip from you, it's payback time. That's right. Tonight, my boss, mi amigo, is going to come to my house to have dinner and suggestions from his esteemed colleague, me. He'll be walking through that door any second now.
Hey, can I get you here?
I've lost all feeling in this arm.
Honey, I don't think he's coming.
He's probably stuck in a meteor shower. He's trying desperately to get here.
Daddy, is it okay if we go to bed now?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll wake you up when he gets here.
Come here.
I better put the baby to bed.
Hey, what's happening? Something's wrong. Baby's moving. Oh, it's the mama. I'm all secure.
You'll always be husband of the month to me, Earl.
Don't make me hate you, Fran.
Well, his loss, Dad. We were all rooting for you.
Get away. Hey, fat boy, this was the greatest night of my life.
Ethel, if I could move my arm, I'd crack your head like a coconut.
Yeah, but you can't. And you're too stupid to realize you got another arm.
Yeah? Oh, you poor guy. Always waiting around for me to throw you a crumb of affection. And you'd wait all night, wouldn't you? Just like I did. You're a good boy, Sparky. And I appreciate your loyalty. I was loyal, too, for 20 years. I thought I was going places, but I guess I'm not. Well, I'm going to give you a promotion. I'm going to set you free. That's right. Robbie?
You know, I still don't understand why we have to let him go, Dad.
Robbie, it's not natural to keep one of God's creatures at the end of a leash, leading a life of absolute desperation and zero hope.
But Sparky seems so happy with us.
I'm not talking about Sparky. I'm talking about me.
So, wait a minute. We're keeping Sparky and letting you go?
No, son. I'm more highly evolved than Sparky. I have a job, a home, a family. I'm trapped good.
Wow.
But it's not too late for Sparky to be put back where he belongs with his own kind. where there are no masters saying fetch or heal or make a suggestion.
Look, Dad, there's one of his kind.
No, I think Sparky's found himself a little lady.
Hey, go get her, Sparky. Well, this is it, boy. Now you take care of yourself and stay away from science class, okay? Bye.
Ugh, not in the mouth. Goodbye, buddy. You're free now. And if anybody gives you any guff, you tell them I'm one of God's creatures and I deserve respect. Now go. Go on.
Well, bye, Sparky. Hey, Dad, isn't that Mr. Richfield's trailer?
Yeah, it is. A lucky thing for him he ain't there, the mood I'm in.
Well, his light's on, Dad.
Huh?
Yeah.
Well, lucky for him, it's a school night. Let's go, Robbie.
Dad,
Come on.
Dad, what better opportunity will you ever have to show your son what his father's made of?
All right. Wait here. This won't be pretty. What a lousy life I'm having.
Proud of you, Dad.
Go get help. Excuse me, Mr. Richfield, sir, but I have something that needs to be said. I'm busy, Sinclair. You should have called. Who are you to tell me what to do? I'm one of God's creatures, and I demand you treat me with respect. You got a lot of nerve, Sinclair. I like nerve. I like you. I like the way you think. I like the way you dress. Has anybody ever told you you're a good-looking guy? Well, thank you, sir. You're not so bad yourself. You need a little money? Nah, I'm okay. Well, you stop in any time, because you're the employee of the month, and no one can take that away from you.
Yeah, all right.
I hope I wasn't too rough with you there, BP. I just had to get it off my chest. Well, let's go home, son.
You know, Dad, when someone pushes me around, I hope I have the guts to be just like you.
So do I, son. So do I.